Accountability is one of those leadership qualities, leadership traits, leadership responsibilities that can get a lot of spotlight. And the reason it gets that is because the ripple impact of a lack of accountability in our culture can be felt by everyone and anyone, anywhere from missed deadlines, poor work quality, unhappy employees, unhappy customers or clienteles or stakeholder. A lack of workplace consequences exist. So then we have things like high turnover, poor reputation. And we see the demise of these things begin from leadership. So the importance of accountability, when it comes to the actual nitty-gritty of this skill, it's not about a leader's ability to command and control, set the pace, tell people what to do. So accountability and micromanagement, not the same thing. And we want to avoid actually making that swing when we're ensuring that our leadership demonstrate this skill and excellence. The way to demonstrate accountability to a high level of proficiency to get the outcomes you want without any of the downfall, without any of the detriment, which is usually destroying relationships, is by beginning with our emotional self-awareness. So a leader has to be aware of the emotions that prevent them from doing accountability conversations in a really effective way, and then knowing how to self-master those emotions. And then oftentimes we think that assertiveness is the most important skill in accountability, when actually empathy is the first step in our formula. So when we think about applying empathy first, the reason we apply this first is because a leader needs to know what's going on for the employee, what they're experiencing, where they're coming from, why they're making certain decisions. If they're aware of the ripple impact of those decisions, the leader has to make some things that might be invisible to the employee visible. Only when that happens can we actually move successfully to problem solving. So what are we going to do about it? And is it performance improvement plans or performance management? Is there peer mentoring to be done? Is there a training gap? There's a lot of things that actually could be done in that problem solving. And using all of their coaching skills, the leader works with that employee to figure out what that solution is, because we need high buy-in from the employee to do the things they need to do. And then the final thing is actually assertiveness, restating who is doing what by when, what the specifics of any development plan or training plan is going to be. And it is up to the leader to ensure follow-up. So we could see that accountability conversations are more than just a leader's ability to go and tell an employee what to do. And in fact, if that's what we're relying on, no wonder we might have a lack of accountability in our culture.